Hello people, good people. Okay, thank y'all so much for watching and tuning into this video. As you guys can see, the title of this video, I want to talk about this as briefly and as clear and as precise as I can. A lot of people struggle, internally. A lot of people go back and forth on social media as it pertains to spirituality and religion, what to believe, who to worship, what to say, what not to say. And I'm going to say this. You can try to split hairs with this whole thing, as it pertains to religion and spirituality. But at the end of the day, if you are at peace, you are at peace. But if any way there's any type of imbalance or turmoil within you internally, that's going to reflect itself. Okay, your worth and value is determined by the intention of your mind when you made the decision, and the truth of your heart when you made the decision, and how that could fluctuate, change, or evolve as you go more into your purpose or your destiny. That goes for religion and spirituality. A lot of people like to demonize spirituality because they want to claim like it's demonic. A lot of people want to argue and go back and forth about how religion is so made up and man-made. But we need helpers from both realms and from both sides, and that's just real. God, divine's guidance overall, and the universe all work in sync, whether you want to believe it or not. And like I said before, the true value at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter if you're Christian. It doesn't matter if you want to sit up there and say that you're Buddhist. It don't matter if you want to sit up there and claim and believe that you're a fucking atheist. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. It doesn't matter if you feel like that you're a spiritualist, a healer, a teacher. It doesn't matter what you claim or what you believe. The value of your intention and the value of the truth in your heart is going to be weighed. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. That's universal law. That's universal fact. You can say namaste. God bless you. Peace and light be with you. May the universe guide you in all the ways that's needed be. So mote it be. You can so mote it be all fucking day long. But if you got a nasty intention and if you got a nasty heart, that shit is gonna rain way more powerful than anything you've ever tried to portray to convince yourself of or somebody else of. The internal work is important. Continuing to vet yourself, continuing to be discerning when it comes to you, as in why you chose it, why you're continuing to pursue it, and why you are going about it this way, and for what reason. At the end of the day, it does not matter what you claim to believe, religious wise, whether you can know the Bible back and forth. You can say, I believe Jesus is my Lord and Savior. You got so many motherfuckers saying that all day long. So many people really are convincing of that all day long. But what you do behind closed doors is where it's weighed. That's where it counts. That's where those notes are taken. God, divine's guidance overall in the universe, they know when we full of shit. They know when we lying to ourselves. They know when we perpetrate. They know when we flogging. They know when we're not in alignment with what we claim to be externally to ourselves when we look in the mirror or when we deal with other people. They know. They're not stupid. They don't miss a fucking beat. They don't miss a beat nor a note. So I suggest, regardless of whatever you believe, be at peace. Don't do no harm to yourself. Don't do no harm to nobody. And have a good intention and a good heart with whatever the fuck you decide to do, choose, or pursue, or claim to be. At the end of the day, you know whether you are a part of the solution or the issue. Okay? And for those of us who know, it does not matter. If you're a part of the solution, build that power from whichever space, be it a spiritual one or a religious one, because we need all the help we can get. We need all the assistance. We need all the connections we can get, because it's real out here. And I'ma just say it like that. All things can be argued, but intention and the truth of the heart cannot, because that's fact. And that is where the value is weighed. Doing what you're supposed to be doing when nobody's praising you, when no one is watching you, behind closed doors. Okay? It ain't about the image. It's not about what you can portray. It's not about how well you can say it. It's about, does that shit, are you following it with the clearest and the highest intention from your mind, and are you choosing it from a real space in your heart? That's the question. And you know the answer to that. We all know the answer to that on any given fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about it. You know, you can go back and forth all day long. You can claim to be whatever you feel like you are, but your intention and the truth within here is what is really the real value of whatever you claim to be, religiously or spiritually. So just keep that in mind. Also, I want to say real quickly, people like to demonize both sides. You know, a lot of times you should ask yourself why you chose to do it, why you're choosing it, and why you continue to choose it. You know what I'm saying? And is it worth it to you? You know, that's the real question. You know, because sometimes, a lot of times, when we feel like we don't get what we want out of a situation, or when we feel like it's not happening fast enough, we want to hop on shit and do other shit. No, it has to come from within. It has to be guided to you. And you know what that feeling feels like, for those of you who don't know. You know, so I just say keep the highest intention and choose it from a real place in your heart when you decide to do it with whatever it is that you decide to do. Because when it's all said and done, that's how it's going to be weighed. God, the universe, and divine's guidance overall all work together and in sync, whether you believe it or not. Alexa, off. That's how it works. So I just recommend, you know, that wherever you are in life, that you do that. You'll find your way, or you'll continue to evolve into the person that you're supposed to be. You know, other than that, you know, continue to do what you do. You're entitled to whatever it is that you do. But it is what it is, you know. That truth in that heart and the truth of that intention is going to manifest exactly what the results are, okay, and what the outcome will be. So, you know whether or not you're a part of the solution or the problem. I just want to share that with y'all. Be at peace with whatever you believe, given whatever you claim to be spiritually or religiously. It doesn't matter, okay? Just move how you're supposed to, so you can kind of like be a part of the moving process of progress.